I'm Chaplain Colonel Mike Hoyer, United States Air Force retired, and I'm a Lutheran Brethren pastor who spent my ministry serving members of the military and caring for them. Now, I'm the director of the Church of the Lutheran Brethren's ministry to the armed forces. One of the challenges that we're seeing in the armed forces of today is the increase in people who are ending their lives by suicide. While in graduate school, when I was working on a master's degree in counseling, I learned something about suicide prevention. But while serving as a military chaplain, the Air Force sent me to an entire week of training to learn how to deliver a course called ASIST. It stands for Applied Suicide Intervention Skills Training. And I've been teaching that ASIST course ever since, over 70 times so far. Thoughts of suicide are very, very common in society. Attempts of suicide, not as common. About 5% of the population, or about 1 in 20 people, according to research, might be thinking about suicide at any given time. So for example, if you're in a congregation of 100 people attending, you can expect that there may be up to 5 people in that congregation who are struggling with thoughts of suicide, but usually they aren't talking about it. They're holding it inside. Yes, even believers can experience this. You might remember in 1 Kings chapter 19, we read that even the great prophet Elijah had a wish to die. I've had several calls and emails from Lutheran Brethren pastors who know about my work, asking me what to do after they learned of someone in their congregation who had thoughts of suicide, or in some cases, who had already made a suicide attempt and survived it. These pastors all had a similar statement they made to me. They all said something like this: I never learned anywhere how to help people with something like this. On Tuesday and Wednesday, the 12th and the 13th of August, a fellow retired military chaplain and I will lead an in-depth 2-day ASIST workshop in the Minneapolis area hosted by Oak Hill Lutheran Brethren Church. We'll teach participants how they can notice signs, or what we call invitations for help, that people with thoughts of suicide usually present. And we'll show you, and we'll actually practice with you, how to start a conversation with someone about suicide, how to listen to them instead of just giving them advice, and how to develop a safe plan with people to help them keep safe and alive. The ASIST course usually costs about $300 per person, but because of generous donors and our synod's support, the cost for people in ministry and their spouses, as well as people preparing for ministry, will be only $100 if you register by June 30th. When people are thinking about suicide, they're experiencing a lot of pain and other feelings that make it really difficult, very hard for them to talk about it. They usually invite help in more subtle ways. And that's what we're going to teach you. Because those people with thoughts of suicide, they need us to initiate that difficult conversation. Please join Chaplain Bloomstrom and me so that we can teach you how to do that as you provide pastoral care to people who are hurting.